Look how mean he is to his table. Look at his table. Look at my table.
Brooksy. Where's that nice one you found?
That fooder, it's over there on my...
We'll build up to the one to the house, the big vine.
It's over here.
Oh.
Right there.
Here's Brooksy's killer.
Killer, yeah, it's a killer, alright.
That's a good find for you.
That's a good find for Snowflake.
This is true. And there's one I just picked up. I just pulled him right there, right out of the bottom of that clod. Well, if he had his other ear, he'd be awesome. It's a blunt for sure. I'll take it. It's been long. It's been a lot of sifting. I think we're at like 30 buckets now.
Yeah, something like that. 15 apiece. My brother Sonora Tim should be glad we're getting all this bogus dirt out of the way.
Where's my point?
For the good dirt. A lot of dirt. But it ain't too bad on a feller.
Better than being on your knees digging it.
Yep.
Look, there's a hornet.
No, we don't want him.
Again. Looks like I've scored the first one for the day. Shiny little thing. I'll take that, baby. That's a good start.
Looking like Hook over here. You gotta have your special rock. There's his.
Let's see what.
That's the most I found.
Mike just stopped me from dumping about half a bucket left.
That's like, whoa, whoa! I seen it right on top. And it slid on down. Look at it right there.
Nice head. It's a big old Etley.
Look at that.
That's gonna have some nice color to it.
Missing the tip, but dang. Nice and thin and big old tip, but yeah, I seen this laying right on the bucket. I'm like, whoa, 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 and it slid right out there. Oh.
You were jumping up and down.
Thank you, Great Spirit.
Pretty decent day today. Check that out. This is our last two screens for the day. That's just a nice little Etley.
Yeah.
Got both ears, the tip.
That's a dandy.
I gotta like that.
That's thin. You betcha.
Perfect shape.
Well,
all right.
Last
awesome
buckets.
possum.
See, I always have to get down close with my camera and make sure nothing else is there. Seems like the macro doesn't work very good, especially after it's gotten a little age to it. But boy, look at that, would you? Look at that little sticker. What a needle tip. That clump of dirt. Oh. Yeah. Look at that, it ain't big, but she's all there. Waiting on old Huck to get here. He had some bondsman stuff he had to do this morning. Yeah, that's the job, being a bondsman. Man, look at that. Oh, and I do got a couple other little pieces I found, like usual. Had that tip. And a great big midsection. Look at the size of that midsection. And another little base. Thank you, Great Spirit. Perfect bluebird day sky. Couldn't ask for any better. It's been a tough pile of dirt here. It's got a big clump of grass with it. Been having to fight it. And I know. I mean, it's already been removed from context. It's no different than finding it in a creek or a field, really. Which a creek is still more of a true in situ, even a field is too, compared to off the screen table. But I hadn't seen no more of it right there than you did. I mean, I've been trying to work this dirt and get it up underneath this grass, and Man, I know you're thinking, come on, just show us, but I don't even know if it's a Sedalia yet or an Etley. Oh, look at that. It's missing a little bit of tip. Dang, but I think that's an old break. It may even be reworked. See my camera's not wanting a macro, and I have it down there close. There we go. I really hate it when my camera does that. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I have to see it cleaned up. Is it translucent at all? A little bit. Man, ain't that killer. Thank you, Great Spirit. That's 4 inches with the tip missing. Nicely made. Oh, man, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my, you see that? Oh, that's what old Hook says. Oh my. I was listening to him and his mom. Well, I wasn't like intentionally listening to him and his mom talk one day. And you know how cell phones are. And I heard his mom say, oh my. And when they hung up, I was like, is that where you got that from, your mom? And saying, oh my. You know, that's the thing. Especially like your family and stuff like that. But even your friends, you'll pick up phrases or something that they say. Man, that's just awesome. Thank you, Great Spirit. I thought it was broke, so I actually cleaned a little bit of dirt off of it, but
how did you find that?
Richard coming over here looking at my dart says you butthole, I can't believe that. And so there it was.
I think it's translucent.
We were like, oh, it's broke.
Is it translucent?
Nope.
No?
But it is pinkish.
That's cool. Congratulations, Brooksy.
He's already picked it up and looked at it. He couldn't wait. Going through the screen and look at that.
That's going to come clean nice.
Tip's all there, ain't it?
Everything's there. Both ears are there. The base is there. What about my needs over here?
What about Richard's needs? His needs fulfilled too.
Oh well. I must have done something wrong.
He's still got a little bit of dirt left.
We can't leave till I find one.
I've prayed for him all day, so I don't know what he did. Well, here we are. Next day. Boy, that's quite a few going quite a few times. We've even had some times where we don't even find nothing that day except maybe some brokes, which up under here, I got the whole box here. There's all kinds of brokes. I just had the better ones and some of the tools we had found out. This is kind of just a really rough type Adze. It actually has a little polish on it right in that area, but it doesn't seem like it was used much. Here's a classic Adze right here. Well, not completely classic because it's not uniface on the one side, though it does have the classic bull nose bit on it. And a lot of them always have these flat ends on that side. That one there, if you could tell, it's outer cortex. They'll do that with a lot of them. Here's like some kind of, I don't know, wannabe little bitty Adze. Never quite made it. Maybe one of the kids working their way. A lot of people mistake these for being something other than an Adze, like they'll call them a flint celt or something, but it's just about like the Etley people's points. Boy, there's a lot of variations to them. A lot of variations to their Adze too. I would say some of that may be due to particular use or something. This one here just has a little bit of polish and a little bit of bit wear right there. Don't know how well that's coming up. Oh, what else we have here? This here was a Heartbreaker. Look at that. 3 inches and broke. Had a lot to go. Sorry about the macro. I've got my camera down close. Oh, there we go. And this one here, it's got an ear right there. Look at that. Just City Chert, would you? Banded and mottled mixed. This was a Heartbreaker. That actually come from yesterday. Oh, here's another one. Look at this tip right here. It's all outer cortex on that side. And look at this side. Barely flaked and nasty old stone on this side too. Crazy. Base of the Sedalia. Some stellar material. Big old tip, and just like I said, all kinds of brokes down in there. Then that one day, I had the bucket. Surprise one, actually some dirt had slid off this point. It's got a little bit off the base right there, but from what I can tell, it's pretty old damage, especially with the tip. But it is some killer Just City Chert material. I mean, look at the luster on it. It looks and feels like it has polish, but these blade edges basically don't have much wear to them. And it's such a shame it's missing that tip too. Ears are all there, just how it was made. And you can tell, boy, that was some... Well, Just City Chert is some tough material. Look at that hinges it creates. A lot of times you don't see that in some of the Burlingtons and stuff. Here's a little crazy Adze looking tool. And it was actually used quite a bit. Right here has quite a bit of polish on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Here's an Adze with a backwards bit, which I have some others like that too. And that's all outer cortex of the stone right there. And then, like a lot of Adze will be, uniface on that side. But you can tell it looks like they knocked a chunk out of that side right there and then quit using it. But the bit still goes opposite direction. Oh, this here I thought was really cool. Great big scraper. Because other than Adze tools, you don't find where they made a lot of other tools. Has outer cortex on this side here. Has the big bulbous platform end, where you can tell they had that platform ground before they struck it off. And then they just worked over that face edge on it right there. Like I said, I haven't seen hardly any of those from up there. The other side had a couple. There's a little Robinson, just missing the tip, heavily ground in the base like a lot of them will be. The smallest, second smallest blunt I've ever found up there for an Etley type. The other one, I sent it to Indian Trace one time, I believe. Oh, this big Heartbreaker here, 4 5/16 with the tip missing, and pretty sure they took the tip off, snapped it off from use. Hard to say with the ear right there. That may happen when they were making it, as when that happens with a lot of indirect percussion making. And them corner notches like that. This last little one I found yesterday. Last bucket of dirt too. And that's what's crazy too. I mean, we've moved a lot of dirt for what little bit we found, but then again it's all pre-dug dirt. Well, let me finish the Etleys first. This little Etley variation here. A little straight base, little bit ears, killer little tip. That's been the thing. A lot of them ain't had the tips, and that one does. This one here does, but it's kind of a roughish kind of tip. kind of like a powderish kind of Etley. Way expanded base on it. Made out of quartzite though, which can, I guess, be a pretty tough stone to work. Then this little doodad right here. Man, I want you to check out the flaking on this. That is definitely some early archaic attributes. See how both sides of the base on all four edges are all slightly beveled, coming up into the corners. All the overshot flaking on it. And then I've had these other two broke ones here like this for quite a while. This one here, the base has the same thing on it. And I really was waiting for a whole one to pop out so I could really decide what to call them. But I'm not really sure. You know, it could be a Jakey stem and it could be Johnson's, but usually our Johnsons, I mean, their bases vary a lot too. So, but they're both either early archaic points either way. Oh, I'd like to see some more of them come out. Oh yeah, I can't forget this here. This little piece of faceted piece of hematite been worked over. You can still draw pigment off of this, and then whatever it broke off of is like a ending edge of something. As it went back that direction, went back that direction. It's kind of broke. Well, I hate to bore you with any more cleanup. Everything, there was so much to look at. I just want to try and show some of it at its best. And, you know, like on videos like these, you know, if you don't like looking at the pictures like this later in the video, I can always cut them out. You know, that's the thing. For anyone that gets, you know, so their videos get a lot of views, and if you're able to look at your analytics on your computer, that's a big thing about being able to look at your analytics on your computer to compare to not on your cell phone. You know, you get, like most videos, get like 60% of views or more. That's because there's a lot of people, if I had my phone I could show you, where they scroll and they skip everything except for the moment the point is shown and pulled and then looked at like this, and if somebody shows a cleanup later of it, they'll watch that part too. Otherwise, they skip everything else. They skip all your intros, your outro, skip anything you got to say or your opinion of anything. You know, so there's a good 40-50% of people that watch videos that do that. The other 50-60% of people are dedicated YouTubers. You know, people who post videos, comment on all the videos, you know, and the people who will watch videos all the way through if they like you and they like what you're finding. It's just kind of how it goes, but that's something I've noticed over watching videos, or maybe it's just that 40% don't like to watch me or something. I don't know. They watch the Arrowhead find, that's for sure. Well, we'll get off here. What is today? Wednesday. Hope everybody has a good closing week, and weekend coming up. You get out to find. Hopefully there's a stellar point in your path.